I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's inside man. Ibrahim Patel is a trainee solicitor within JMW's Media and Reputation Management Department based in Manchester. Hello, Ibrahim.
Hi, Dominic. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So we're here to talk about a recent case of can't pay, we'll take it away. So just to give a flavour, and I know people watching will have probably seen this TV show, and I don't want to come across as some sort of TV critic here, but the general premise of the programme is that these individuals go around and they collect debts, whether that be the actual money from the people who potentially owe the debt or whether it's goods to the value. So that's the basic premise of the TV show, and they were body cameras while they're doing that as well, which records the footage. But there's been a recent legal case in which this TV programme has had to defend its actions. What was the nature of what happened?
Yeah, so this complaint actually involves enforcement action, which took place in 2017, where, as usual, as you explained, two High Court enforcement agents, they attended the debtor's home and to enforce the debt. And one thing that's important to note is that the debtor was actually sharing the property with another individual who had absolutely no involvement with the debt. Now, quite understandably, the debtor made it very clear that he didn't want the film crew in his house and he didn't want to be filmed. Now, the film crew completely complied with the debtor's instructions and they remained outside of the property. However, as you said, and viewers will no doubt be aware, the High Court enforcement agents also wear body-worn cameras, which record audio and video footage. And now it was this footage that was actually edited and was broadcast as part of an episode of the show. The footage not only included the debtor, but also the individual he was living with, who, as I said, had absolutely no relation to the debt. And so to answer your question, a legal complaint was brought for misuse of private information relating to this recording being obtained and broadcast to a massive 6.7 million viewers without the complainant's permission.
And there was an out-of-court settlement, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's right. And so because it was settled out of court, we don't have the exact figures involved. But we do know that Channel 5 agreed to pay substantial damages to the claimants. This reflects the very serious nature of the privacy intrusion and also the breach of their Article 8 rights, which, as you no doubt will be aware, these can be often linked in privacy cases. And some of the factors that will have been considered when putting the damages together is the fact that the show was seen by a total of 6.7 million people. One of the individuals had absolutely nothing to do with the debt. And the claimant themselves actually described themselves as very private individuals. And so quite understandably, they suffered immense upset and distress. Now, Channel 5 also agreed to pay the claimants reasonable legal costs. They provided an undertaking that the show wouldn't be broadcast again. And they provided a public apology, which was read out in court.
And I understand the judge gave some advice. Was that followed?
Yeah, they did. So Channel 5 actually acknowledged themselves that essentially in these cases, there was a balance to be struck between the public interest for the broadcast and the right to respect for an individual's privacy. And they admitted that on this occasion, they had got that balance wrong. Now, the judge also echoed this and said that the case provides Channel 5 with an opportunity to reflect on how that balance is struck and how stories are approached in the future. And one thing to note is that there's actually been another case that's come to light just last week. It predates the incident that we were initially discussing, but the settlement has only just come to light now. Very similar circumstances, except this time it was actually involving an eviction. Again, the body cam footage was used and edited for the show, and it was done without the claimant's permission. And this time it was viewed in total by 13.5 million viewers. Very similar damages, undertakings, legal costs again. And interestingly, counsel for Channel 5 said her client was prepared to accept that on this occasion, it may well have got the balance wrong.
Thanks very much, Ibrahim. And that's something we see all too often in the media and reputation management departments, people who've had their privacy invaded. If you've had a similar experience, it doesn't necessarily have to be on a major broadcast. You can contact us and get more information from Ibrahim and the team. You can contact insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.